Come on, one more time. Oh, goodness gracious, Trevor. What's going on here? Welcome back to the podcast.
Thank you for having me.
We didn't record last week. The reason being, we uploaded to our YouTube channel, Summer Movies 2. It was awesome. It
was
rocked,
fun.
and it was radical.
Every single movie was awesome.
Every movie rocked. We didn't have any stinkers. We didn't have any bad ones. It was a lot of fun. And guys, welcome back to the Third Opinion Podcast. Smash that like button. I got a lot of energy because
I gotta go.
I gotta go home right now. I got a lot of energy today because me and Trevor watched a funny podcast bit.
Yes.
Me and Trevor have been hanging out the past 4 or 5 days to build his computer. Me and Trevor we've just been going crazy. We've been going crazy. D&D's been going wild.
Yeah, I'm going crazy dealing with this guy like every single day.
Yeah. And I'm forcing you to.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah,
No, I am reliant on him right now.
I weave in like I put a little seed in the garden of Trevor, and I'm like, this thing will be good if you do it. Cool. You water it. Huge tree, and I'm like, all right, Trevor. So, have you been up to anything besides our stuff since you were last on?
The only stuff that I can think of, D23 happened.
Oh, wild.
Lord have mercy. It's a lot of stuff to talk about. Then there's the whole Sony, Disney
Spider-Man
business.
Very sad too.
Very sad, but also optimistic.
Exactly. Do you think, I didn't see this anywhere, it was a thought of mine only, D23 was so crazy because of the Spider-Man business? Or was it already going to be pretty wild?
It's already going to be wild.
I think it was already going to be wild because they need to reinvigorate the love for Star Wars.
Yeah.
And other related properties. The biggest stuff was Star Wars.
Yeah.
I feel like.
If people just, accepted changes like normal people.
Yeah, exactly.
Sorry.
There you go. You're fine. No, I didn't put it in the right spot. Yeah. Accept change. It's good for you. And it's a movie. It doesn't really matter.
Yeah, if it's bad, who cares?
Exactly. And I've not pulled a 180 on Solo and on Rogue One.
Rogue One is good.
But I definitely enjoy the movies now more. Not because
I haven't seen Solo since
I saw a handful of clips of it, and it was fun. It was fun to watch. I was like, man, what a fun movie that was. It was fun. Rogue One and Solo were fun.
Childish Gambino. I can't think of the actor's actual name.
Donald Glover.
Yeah. Thank you. I remember him. He was so much fun in that movie.
He was great in the movie. Yeah.
I mean, he wasn't in there much.
He was in the last half. Yeah.
But he was fun.
Yeah. Yeah, they're good. They're fun to watch.
We still got Billy D. Williams to look forward to.
I'm excited to see Billy D. Williams in
as Lando again.
Yeah, to reprise Lando.
Ooh!
We've gotten 2 different Lando stuff in the past.
I mean,
5 years.
We've had a few Lando stuff. There was this comic book that people were raving about a few years ago. He showed up in a couple of the cartoon series. Voiced by Billy D. Williams as well.
In Rebels, yeah.
Yeah. And that was cool.
Mm-hmm.
And then he showed up in Solo. He's always just going to be part of Star Wars, period.
Yeah. Yeah. He's one of those important than most supporting character. Not a side character, but a supporting character. He's a very important supporting character.
Yeah.
Especially in the last half of Empire and the whole of Return of the Jedi. Very integral character.
He's the guy that blew up the Death Star.
Yeah, exactly.
Death Star Mark II.
Exactly, yeah. So it's really interesting to see what he has been doing since Return of the Jedi and now in The Rise of Skywalker.
Where's he been for the past 2 movies?
Exactly, yeah. Where he's been for the past 30 years. It's about 30 years, I think.
Somewhere around there.
20, something like that.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Excuse me.
My fishless fillets are finally working their poison magic.
Oh. They were good though.
They were very good. Garden always makes great stuff.
Worthy of dying for.
I agree.
Yes. Have you heard what WandaVision is going to be? That Disney Plus show.
I saw a poster, and the poster creeped me out because it was whenever I was like really, really weird, sleep loopy kind of like trying to go to
was
sleep.
it them on the couch?
Yeah, well, it looked really weird.
It was concept.
The concept is what freaked me out because it looked like I can't think of what they're called or where they're even from, but I know what they look like. It's the artwork of like the people with like the faces, like the very bland faces.
Oh, okay.
And they all look like that.
Oh, I think I know
what I'm talking about.
I think I know.
I think it was
the
concept.
ones that make like all those like Christmas cards.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
I can't think of the dude's name.
I saw that at like 4 a.m. when I was trying to force myself to go to sleep before I had to get up at 6 and go to the station.
See, I liked it because
I'll have to look at it again when I'm less sleep loopy.
yeah, because
But
that's kind of how
like,
it's. That's the feel.
Yeah.
They actually had like a what are those things called when people have like concept movies? It's where they had like a bunch of clips from like different TV shows and movies, and they show it to executives or whatever, and they're like, "This is what we're going for," like the
feel of. Yeah, I know what you're talking
they
about.
showed it at D23, and they had like Dick Van Dyke sitcom stuff in there, so that's really weird. So they said that it was going to be a mix of a classic 50s, 60s sitcom clashed with the Marvel universe.
I'm excited for Phase 4.
Gonna be weird.
Yeah.
I'm very excited. Also, if you notice in that concept art, that their shadows actually look like their costumes. Like, you wouldn't think that
And not like their
Scarlet
clothing,
Witch. Yeah, Scarlet Witch doesn't really have anything distinctive in the movies now, but in the concept art, she had her little.
Yeah, like the really full headdress thing.
Yeah, the full headdress.
The full sorceress.
We didn't actually see it in the concept, but we saw the shadow of it. So that makes me very
sneaky beaky.
Very excited.
Yeah.
A lot of people were like, "Oh yeah, it's their costumes in the back," and I'm like, "Are we not going to acknowledge this?"
What I think, did they give any plot or any what the story's about? I think they did it on purpose. I think they're not going to for any movies on purpose.
No,
What I think it's going to be. So you know, Wanda's power, Scarlet Witch.
Yeah.
Mind, dream stuff. You know, Vision.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, bit the dusto in
Twice.
Infinity War. Twice. Yeah, exactly. In Infinity War, especially. I think they're going to be trying to revive Vision, and Wanda's going to be the one that is like in there with him, bringing him back to being back to life. I think that just makes the most sense. Unless they're not even going to try doing that and do something crazy.
I think that it's going to be a pun unintended, but a vision of hers.
Maybe.
Like, have you ever read or heard anything about House of M?
That's so Raven? No, I haven't.
House of M is basically where Scarlet Witch goes insane after an Avengers battle.
Oh my goodness.
Like, I forget if her brother died or something.
Yeah. Quicksilver.
Something happened, and she just mentally broke.
Yeah.
And she just, like, rises up, and she just whispers, like, all this crazy stuff is going on around her, and she's just floating in the air crying.
Yeah.
And she just whispers, "No more mutants."
Oh,
and
no. Oh, my goodness.
No. Sorry.
Woo.
That's not what happened.
Woo.
That happened at the end.
Oh.
Yeah, sorry. That's a bit of a spoiler. It kind of wiped out like the entire mutants for a bit.
Because Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch are from X-Men originally.
Yeah,
but Marvel
they were
owns
X-Men
the right for them.
villains.
Yeah.
And then they turned into Avengers. But anyways,
Yeah.
she basically created this universe where mutants were on top and
Finally.
and the humans were on the bottom.
Yeah.
You know? That's just what she did. So I'm thinking, not that exact concept, obviously, but she has created, at least for herself, this alternate reality
Yeah.
for herself, or this
That's wild.
contained universe.
That's wild.
Yeah. I think that's going to be a very interesting TV show, as it also relates to Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness.
Yeah, I'm really excited for that.
It apparently goes...
Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness sounds like a D&D campaign module.
It does, and I love it.
I love the name. I'm just excited for more Doctor Strange. Doctor Strange is probably one of my favorite characters in the whole thing.
Yeah.
Ability-wise, definitely he's my favorite.
I really hope in the sequel they kind of ditch his first love interest and go for the one that he's married to in the comics. I can't remember her name.
Or do they even need one? Is the question.
Because we not, but she's kind of a big character in his mythos, you know?
Yeah.
Because, like, she was first a student of his. It sounds creepy, but it's not like a school teacher or anything. It's like
magic, whatever.
Like a piano teacher.
Cool, gotcha.
You know? So, like, I don't know exactly how they fall in love, but they just do, and then they go on, like, these adventures all over the place together. It's pretty cool, honestly. But I hope they introduce her. I thought about the name, and then it left.
Yeah, I don't remember her name either.
Bothers me.
Yeah, I'm excited for more Phase 4 Marvel stuff. It'll be exciting. Excited for more Star Wars, Obi-Wan series on Disney Plus.
Oh, The Mandalorian.
Mandalorian looks tight.
Yes.
They haven't had any announcement for like new standalone movies, have they?
No, they have not.
I think that might be on purpose.
Probably. They're probably pulling an Endgame and just like waiting till after.
Probably. That's probably a good idea.
Honestly,
it's not that they're bad movies. They just super underperformed. Nobody wanted a solo movie. It was good. It was fine. I enjoyed it. But nobody was like, you know what I want more origin for? Han Solo, the guy that killed.
But the thing is,
Kylo Ren.
the people who didn't go see it said that they wanted that. So,
yeah.
Ooh.
People do want an Obi-Wan series, though. The fans of Star Wars want an Obi-Wan series. An Obi-Wan movie at least, and they're giving us a whole Disney Plus series.
Yeah, which I think is even better.
I will have to agree.
Because, like, not to say that he doesn't deserve a movie.
Yeah.
A series
gives
like
him way more opportunity. If it's 30-minute episodes and it's like a series,
yeah,
6 episodes or 10 or 12.
Yeah.
3 is like what, 190? That's like 2 or 3 movies.
Yeah.
It's great.
That's the thing. That's why I love all these original Netflix and Amazon Prime shows, you know?
CBS All Access and all that stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, because like I get that like in syndicated television, right? They could have like overarching stories, but
that's not how TV works.
It just doesn't lend itself that much to it. But this new way of TV really lends itself to like drastic.
You can do a lot more. Yeah.
Storytelling.
You have a way more available creative freedoms, I feel like, or at least platform.
Like
freedoms.
The first glimpse of this was probably like HBO stuff. You know?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, because HBO has been doing it for
a while.
I think
around the same time Netflix, maybe a little bit before.
No, HBO has been around since the 80s. They've been doing stuff like that.
But I mean, like streaming stuff.
Oh, streaming stuff. I see what you're saying.
But HBO on demand has definitely been around for a long time. I have, whenever I was editing for the 80s thing, one of the commercials was HBO rental service or whatever, and I was like, that's pretty neat. Pretty niche that was a thing you could get or do back then. So pretty cool. Yeah. Very cool. I was watching the clip of whenever Kathleen Kennedy introduced Ewan McGregor to come out on stage. She didn't even need to because everybody saw Ewan McGregor was like, oh my goodness gracious! Ah! They're losing it. And then,
I mean,
unfortunately,
Ewan McGregor, Star Wars or not,
he's
I
such
love
a
him.
good guy. Yeah, he's a great actor.
I'll watch
he's a wonderful
anything
actor.
he's in. I'm super excited for his Doctor No Sleep movie coming out, the Stephen King novel.
He was in one of his most popular things is Train Spotting, right?
Train Spotting. Not sure. I remember him in
I
Big
think
Fish.
it is. Yeah, it is. He plays like a heroin addict or whatever, and like just loses his mind throughout the entire film, like an hour and 35 minutes. I haven't seen it. But
I have not.
It's one of those that I want to.
Big Fish.
But it has
another
a
one.
hard R for a good reason, and I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, I might skip that for now. But I don't know. I'm a tough boy. Unfortunately, Ewan McGregor really missed the opportunity to whenever he came on stage say hello there. he really missed the opportunity. He's like, Kathleen, will you ask me if I am going to be Obi-Wan Kenobi again? And she said, Ewan, will you be Obi-Wan Kenobi? And he's like, yes, I will. And everyone's like, it's crazy. But everyone in prequel memes was like, he really missed the chance to say, hello there. He really missed the opportunity to. A surprise to be sure,
he
but a welcome
probably
one.
doesn't know about the memes as much.
Probably. He missed a good opportunity, but it was really cool to just have
That's
him.
the thing about like some of the people we make memes about.
They don't even know they
don't
exist. Yeah, it's not an H3 scenario where they are the living memes that know about it.
Yeah.
Um,
Or that one guy that's like, is he a Swedish dude? The dude with like the beard and
PewDiePie?
stuff. No, he. Oh my goodness. He does like stock images. He's like
the older guy.
Yeah, the older guy.
Yes, yeah. He knows.
Yeah.
He knows about it.
Yeah, he knows about it. He even has a TED Talk about
Yeah,
waking up as a meme.
I need to watch it.
Me too. I saw it in my recommended. I'm like, I really need to watch it.
Yeah, I need to watch that. I need to watch that. In other news, PewDiePie got married.
Yeah,
Isn't that crazy?
I saw the whole like video thing. Did he edit that, or was that the place that?
It might be the place that edited it.
Yeah, because that didn't feel like a PewDiePie video.
No, definitely not.
No.
He's a good editor, but that was like professional grade
Yeah.
stuff. Like you pay a premium and you get it done. Yeah, it's crazy. I've been watching his videos.
It looked like a very pretty wedding too.
It looked very nice. Yeah, I need to watch all the combined stuff together because I saw the picture. I'm like, oh my goodness! And I double tapped on Instagram. I'm like, oh, how sweet! And I went to Instagram.
Aw.
I went to Twitter and liked it. Yeah, real sweet.
Then he's got that new video that's like best week ever.
Yeah, I was halfway
He
done
got
watching
married, reached 100
million subscribers on YouTube.
And what was the third one?
He completed his Minecraft series. He beat the Ender Dragon.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
That
Crazy week. Imagine doing all that stuff. You complete your newest long form series. You get married to the girlfriend you've been with for 7-8 years.
Yeah. How long have they been engaged?
Like 2 years, I think. Year and a half, 2 years. And you get 100 million subscribers on YouTube. 100 million, that's 1/3 of the United States population.
That's what now?
1/3 of the U.S. population. I think that's the whole population of Japan. I think it's around 140 million for Japan, maybe. That's crazy. That's so many people. I've been watching his videos for a long time. Like I remember when he had like 740,000 subscribers.
I've been on and off.
Yeah. I've been relatively on and off. I've been watching his videos since then, but I subscribed because I hadn't have a YouTube channel until he had 2 million. So
I subscribed around when he played stuff like Goat Simulator.
yeah,
You know?
yeah,
I was like, this guy's funny. I was also in middle school.
sure, yeah.
So it was very juvenile, very dumb.
I was gonna say what, but you're only 2 years older than me.
Well, I meant the content too.
No way.
The content was too, but it was very dumb.
Yeah,
But I mean, that's kind of what he was doing at
that
the
was
time.
his thing. Yeah,
Yeah.
and now he.
And then I unsubscribed like sometime during high school
yeah.
because I'm like, man, this guy doesn't play games anymore. I don't care. I've resubscribed, obviously.
Yeah, and he doesn't really do game. Well, he's been doing games recently.
Yeah, he's done a few games, and he does a lot of vlog and skits, and his meme stuff.
Talking
is
about
just
memes.
fun.
His meme stuff is fire. It's like some top tier, like Jax Films level memery.
Yeah.
Jax Films has always been. He's always been the pinnacle of the memes. He's always been at the very top. And I think the pinnacle of his memes. He's still doing great, but I think the pinnacle of his memes was red carpet emoji movie status. He was on the red carpet to see the premiere of the Emoji Movie in Los Angeles.
I think he's trying to make Cats the next Emoji Movie for him.
He needs
I
to.
hope it happens.
I do too.
I really hope it happens.
He's just gonna be one of those guys that like, I'm at the red carpet for Cats. It's like that. He's just like the red carpet memer.
He's in the Garfield suit that he wore. Accepting that award.
Yeah, the Streamy or VidCon or whatever
Something.
it was.
I don't know.
Man, that was funny.
Streamies.
Man, that was funny. That was so funny. Look up Jax Films. He's been a long watch of mine also. Like a handful of YouTubers I've been watching for a long time.
Yeah.
PewDiePie, many years. I knew he's gonna be big, but I didn't think it was gonna be
this big.
This big. Jax Films, watching Jax Films since like the iPhone 5 video, where he talked about like, man, iPhones are garbage now or whatever, and like broke one at the end of the video, his old Galaxy or whatever.
Yeah.
Watching his videos for a while. Man, I've been watching a lot of people. I've been watching a lot of the people that used to be in Machinima, not so much anymore, but ETC, Ricky and Elliot. Now they do a thing called Internet Today. They do news, entertainment, technology, culture, gaming stuff. They make fun of gaming because it's a funny industry. They interviewed recently, July, they interviewed the guy who is going to be the first gamer president. I saw seriously running for president, but under the platform that gamers are the most oppressed minority.
But it's a meme.
It's a huge meme. It's a huge meme in the same way that Lord Buckethead is a meme in the UK. Yeah. He's been running since the 80s to be prime minister, chancellor, whatever it is.
Huh.
But he's completely like his meme is that he's an alien who knows how Earth will be destroyed or something like that. His planet was destroyed. Now he's trying to run for he's trying to run for prime minister of England. He wears a giant, he's like 8 feet tall.
Yeah.
Because he has like a 2.5 foot, 3 foot tall, like cylinder bucket on his head. No one knows who he is. It's the best. That is super cool. It's the best.
I honestly thought whenever you said Buckethead, I thought you were talking about that one guitarist that has like a KFC bucket. I was like, is this the same dude?
I don't remember the guy's name, but there's a guy that's been running for president since like the 70s or 80s.
Mm-hmm.
His name's on the tip of my tongue, but I can't think of it. But he has a boot on his head, and he wears like yellow rain overalls and nothing else.
I love it.
Oh man, Vermin Supreme. I think Vermin Supreme is his name.
Anyways,
it's crazy.
This one dude that's running for being the first gamer president.
Yeah, Ace Watkins, I think is what his name is.
This might sound dumb, but I think he's got a real chance.
Sure. I think he is legally not eligible.
Really?
He has to be 35.
Oh, okay.
35 and a U.S. citizen, and I think he is not 35. He looks young.
He does look young. Yeah, I should have guessed that. I was just saying that because this might be a little political. I don't know if you want to.
Just a tad bit's fine. Just
a tad bit.
All ears
I
work. What?
think. I don't know if you want to keep this in or not, but I think Trump got elected because of the memes. You know.
Sure, it definitely contributed.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, Ace Watkins. He is the 2020 candidate, and he hopes to be America's first gamer president.
I love it.
But also keep in mind,
I saw him play some Mario Maker with someone on YouTube.
Ace Watkins. I don't know how old he is. Whatever. Anyway, I need to watch the interview later. It definitely contributed, but I think what also contributed, and I said this in 2015, 2016, people were upset. People were done with the status quo.
Mm-hmm.
And so it was like, you know what's a good idea to elect? Someone that's not a politician. And so Donald Trump became president.
Mm-hmm.
And also the only people that vote, well, at least I don't know so much about now, were people have always been voting. The older,
Yeah.
Republicans and conservatives and all that. They've always been voting.
Yeah, that's how it's been for a long
There's
time.
a lot. It's not any one thing, and I keep reminding people about this. Many things elected Donald Trump as president.
Yeah.
Hillary Clinton won the popular vote, sure. But because of the way America's political system is set up, it's a multiple systems of what was back then checks and balances, but now can be seen as hurdles or whatever else.
Yeah.
It's a very complex system.
Yeah.
And there's no I've always said it, and I just said it and I'll say it again. No one thing elected Donald Trump as president. So
yeah, I can see that.
And I think it's only happened 4 times out of the 45 presidents we've had. 44 presidents, 45th president. Because one guy was president for 4 years, waited a few more years, and became president again in like the 1880s or whatever.
Oh, that
1840s or 1880s.
I think I remember something like that.
Garfield, maybe? I don't remember. Rutherford B. Hayes, perhaps.
I remember. I was there.
Trevor's 100-something years old, 200-something years old. But
exactly.
We've only had 4 times the Electoral College elected a president, despite the president not having all the majority popular vote. It's only happened 4 times.
Okay.
So I think 4 times out of 45 is not bad or too bad, but everyone that I know that I've talked to before and after the 2016 election was like, yeah, the Electoral College needs to go.
There's no need for it. There's also the fact that,
especially since gerrymandering's
a lot of younger people think that their vote does not matter.
Exactly. Yeah, I know a handful of young folk who think that the vote does not matter.
That is a dumb.
It's absolutely not the case either. Me and you, the thing that we used was the vote to get women to vote. Yeah. Like one Tennessee representative or senator was called by his mom and was like, I think it's a good thing if you were to vote.
He was late too.
Yeah, and he was like the 51 over 49 or whatever it was, I think, or like that, whatever it was, like in the 19 whatever it was. Yeah, that was crazy.
He was the one swaying vote.
Yeah,
and I think it was like his car broke down or something
like that. Yeah,
and on
very
his
common back then.
Walking to the place, he was obviously late.
Yeah.
But like he was like, "Oh yeah, women don't need to vote."
There's no reason, yeah.
That's what he was thinking. But that whole long walk,
all that time made him think about it.
He just thought about his mother.
Yeah, exactly.
And he's like,
"You know what? Maybe I should."
Yeah.
And that was only that was like 100 years ago. 100 years ago. Yeah. I'm pretty sure one county, it was somewhere in the Midwest. I think it was like one candidate won by like 8 votes or whatever, which made their state a red state instead of a blue state. I think maybe. I don't remember how the validity of it either. But it was like 8 votes were for Republican in this one county in some Midwest state, and then the rest of the counties also aligned a Republican. And then that state became a red state by like 50 to 49 or something like that. So that state at the 2016 election was considered a red state, which is crazy. 8 votes, 8 people.
That is matters. Why your vote
does matter. Yes.
And this is not us advocating or dissing Donald Trump
or anybody else
or anyone else. But if you do not want this person, or if you want this other person to win, your vote matters.
Exactly, yeah. Go out and vote.
Exactly.
Crazy how we started talking about Van Halen audio clips, which we didn't even mention.
Yeah. Started talking about Star Wars, Marvel. And we got...
Go out and vote.
To go out and vote. Okay.
It's very important. The election's coming up.
Exactly.
Vote for me for Gamer President. I'm 21. I'm eligible. Gosh darn it.
Yes.
You guys on YouTube, thank you so much for watching. You guys on radio, thank you so much for listening.
You've been lovely.
Yum yum. Audio for your earballs. Go to our YouTube channel. Cut this man's mic. Go to our YouTube channel, Third Opinion Media. We'll see you guys in the next episode.
Your earballs.
Trevor, thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me.
And we'll see you guys around. Bye-bye.